What is up, fam? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Deanna. My name is Deanna, obviously, and today's video is gonna be about how I met BRENDON URIE. And no, it is not clickbait. So let me tell you the story of July 16, 2018 that changed my life forever. Also with an inclusion of me, yours truly, in recap of tour week 2. So if you're interested in that, check it out on Panic at the Disco's website. Love y'all. Hope you love this video. Like, subscribe, give me some feedback. So, this is how my day started. Well, I wasn't planning on going out that day, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna cry during this video, although it may get very, very, very emotional. Okay, so me and my friends, we all decided to go out, have some fun. You know, we planned to go to Chinatown to get ice cream and whatnot, and we also planned to go to the lakefront, take some pictures, dip our feet into the water. And so we went around, I would say, maybe, I don't even know. I'd say like four-ish. Went around 4-ish, and we went and got ice cream first. Then we went to the lakefront, and then last minute they were like, we should go to the Bean. We should go to Maggie Daley Park. And Maggie Daley Park is just a really huge playground, like really big. They have like different kinds of themes and whatnot, so it's a pretty cool place to go for the summer. Got great views. The slides have very great views and they're fun. I sound like a kid, jeez. Okay, enough of that. So after the lakefront, we headed over to the Bean. It was like, I want to say, going on 7, about 7, 8 o'clock. So it was about to get dark out. So as we're walking towards the Bean after we found parking, we're walking and they're talking, goofing around, whatnot. And me, I was very depressed, going through some things, and so my mind was just loopy and all over the place, but I was very excited, very, very excited for the concert the next day. So, July 16th, 2018. That day, that beautiful day. At approximately 7:45, I want to say. 45 sounds about right. I met BRENDON URIE. And so we were walking towards the Bean before I get sidetracked. And I hear someone go, yo, Panic at the Disco shirt. And I'm like, me, Curious George I am, I'm like, who said that? Turn around and I just see some guy and I'm like, oh, and he's like, yo, cool shirt. I'm like, oh, thanks, you know. And then not many people know who Panic at the Disco is, and I was wearing my logo shirt, so it was very noticeable. And well, we started walking towards the bean, and my friends were like, what happened? And I was like, oh, nothing. He was just like, oh, cool shirt. And they were like, oh, okay. And then they started talking about something. And then from the corner of my eye, like literally I'm standing right here. My friends are facing this way towards me. And just from the corner of my eye, I just see this tall, bearded man and a guy with a camera walking towards me. And I'm looking and I'm like, who is that? And for a second, they looked familiar. I was like, still processing it. I was like, who is that? And then I feel someone touch my shoulder, and I hear a, hey, and I'm like, I turn to my side, and guess who was standing there? Guess who was standing there smiling? You guessed it, Brendon URIE. Man, oh man. That guy has a beautiful smile. So dreamy. And let me tell you, my mind just went blank. I was like that SpongeBob episode where he was like, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Like literally my mind was just like that. Like I couldn't process anything. And for a second I couldn't process his name either or mine. And I was like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. I was like, holy shit. And then it finally hit me and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Brendon URIE. And you know, I ran up to him, I gave him a hug. With his little cheeky smile, you know, that little chuckle one. Yeah, you know that one. And well, he shook my hand after the hug, and he was like, what's your name? And I was like, my name is Diana. And he was like, it's nice to meet you, Diana. I was like, and then he was like, you want to take some, he was like, you mind if we take some photos? And I was like, no. So no. And so we like posed for the picture, and I guess Jake took some pictures, and I love Jake. He documents everything so perfectly. Love that man. Ow. I love that man. And then Zach goes, you have a phone? And I'm like, yeah, I have a phone. And so I took it out of my back pocket, opened the camera, and I was like, here. And so I posed with Brendon still, and whatchamacallit, Zach took like 4 photos, and then I was like, oh, thank God, you know, if I didn't have my phone charged that day, I would have died inside. Too bad I didn't Snapchat it, because that would have been perfect. Y'all would have saw my reaction like full on. But yeah, so Zach took like 4 photos that look like this, and it was like right by the bean too, so it was like really cool, and it was a really good photo. I like it. You know, I love it. I also love that shirt. I'll always love that shirt forever. And so Brendon's walking away, and I'm like crying inside, like, don't leave. You know, don't leave, Dad. Don't leave. Even though I was gonna see him tomorrow, the next day. And I was like, okay, calm down in my head. I'm like, calm down. It happened. Breathe, take it in. And then, like, before I knew it, I woke up, and then I finally realized, like, holy shit, that just happened. And Brendon was walking away, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, no, wait, what? It just like happened like that. Like that moment just happened so quick, but it lasted forever in my mind. And you know, Brendan's walking away. He was like, it was nice to meet you, Deanna. And I was like, he knows my name. Of course he did. I told him. Dimwit. And he was like, by the way, I love your phone case. And at the time, this was my phone case. This beautiful case. It's kind of cracked because I dropped it. But he was like, I love your phone case. I was like, he loves my phone case. Now I'm gonna cry. Whew, I had to cut it there a little bit because I was starting to cry my eyes out. And you know, I can't waste good mascara. But anyways, like I was saying, let me tell you about the hug. Because honestly, that hug was everything. Oh man, it was beautiful. Like, it was the best feeling in the world. Like, I felt safe and I felt loved and appreciated. I just felt wanted and it felt good. It felt good, really good. And, you know, after that moment, it was just like, I wanted to do so much more with my life. I wanted to become an inspiration to people and everything, you know. It's a lot of work, honestly, but I'll do it. So, after this happened, called my sister, I texted her, and I was like, guess what happened? Guess what happened? I was like, I just met Brendan URIE. She's like, no way! And I was like, yeah, I'll send you the pictures. Send me the pictures. Then I go on Instagram, and I messaged Dill. You might know her as URIE Electric. She's an amazing person, by the way. I love you, Dill, if you're watching this. And I sent it to her and I'm like, guess what just happened to me? Oh my god, like, I just met Brendan. It's like, I feel happy. It's just amazing inside. And she posted it and she was like, oh my god, I feel so happy for you. She was like, you're so lucky. She's like, you deserve it. And honestly, I do deserve it. I've been going through so much my whole life, and most people who know me might say like, oh, nothing's wrong with you, you're fine. But really, deep down, I don't feel as good inside. But I try to be, you know, always on the good side. Positivity all around. And I hide it with my obnoxious sarcasm, in case you didn't notice. Instagram blew up. Followers came and went. I met some amazing friends who are amazing people. Discovered new things. Fell in love with Panic at the Disco even more. Duh. But anyways, I learned from this experience to never doubt myself ever again. And, you know, I always looked up to Brendan my whole life, and he was just somebody I could believe in, you know, someone I followed his growth, his path, saw him grow up basically while I was growing up, and it was just amazing. And to actually have that experience happen to me, so amazing. I can't really explain it. Like, I'm out of words. It's so hard to talk about something because your brain just goes blank from so much excitement. And I'm also trying not to cry. It's so hard. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that anything can happen. You just gotta have high, high hopes. Yeah, did you get it? No. Okay, let me stop being corny. You just gotta have high, high hopes. That's all I gotta say. Like, things happen for a reason, and sometimes you can either be in the wrong place at the wrong time or the perfect place at the right time. You never know. So who knows what your chances are. And I hope you enjoyed my story time. All I really can say is, if you want to see more, check out Tour Recap Week 2. And also check out my social media. And also feel free to shoot me some questions if you need some guidance, advice, whatever. I'm your girl. And that's it for me. Deuces.
Thank you. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I love that shit. I saw the logo. I was like, yeah.